Brother Jim reporting here from Now the End Begins. Thank you for joining me. Hillary Clinton, who lied to America about Muslim video, now warns against fake news epidemic? Does she have any right? I should think not. Clinton said the spread of fake news, which has flooded social media over the past year, is a trend that can have real-world consequences. She made the comments at a portrait unveiling and retirement ceremony for outgoing Senate Minority Leader Harry Reid. Yes, another corrupt man himself. Let's see. The Jezebel spirit of fake news is telling us about fake news. The queen of fake news. The queen of lies. Hillary Clinton is speaking in public Thursday for one of the first times since losing the presidential election a month ago, called the proliferation of fake news an epidemic. I agree, you are an epidemic. So-called fake news, often blatant falsehoods passed offline as the truth and spread by conspiracy theorists, rose to prominence around the 2016 campaign. No, actually, it started about 1970-ish, and it was promulgated by your bosses, the Pope. Again, from Clinton National News Politics, if you can call it that. Clinton calls fake news an epidemic with real-world consequences. Like, are we actually supposed to believe this garbage, CNN? You only get like 40% of the views of Fox News now. I guess some people just go in all the way until they die, totally. CNN and Hillary Clinton going in all the way till they die the hard way. Clinton said the spread of fake news, which has flooded social media over the past year, is a trend that can have real-world consequences. I think we said that 4 times. The Benghazi liar now tackles fake news.
Let me just mention briefly one threat in particular that should concern all Americans, Democrats, Republicans, and independents alike, especially those who serve in our Congress.
Looks like she aged another year in the last month.
Fake news and false propaganda that
right around here
flooded social media over the past year.
I mean, mine don't look good myself.
It's now clear that so-called fake news can have real-world consequences. This isn't about politics or partisanship.
I see she's decided to change her decor from Muslim green to purple now. Because the Muslims are not supporting her anymore. They stopped donating millions of dollars to her. Should we really listen to her?
Way through Congress to boost the government's response to foreign propaganda, and Silicon Valley
she's just a little
grapple with the challenge
bantering devil from hell that wants you to believe what she wants to say. You know, that's all she is.
To protect our democracy and innocent lives.
Democracy was never anything about you. I can for sure tell you that one. So Hillary Clinton thinks that fake news, intentionally false stories pretending to be true, should be dealt with by Congress? That we should pass a law to punish the fake news people? Well, that kind of goes against your First Amendment, doesn't it? Who are you to tell us what we can do? Sounds like a tyranny talk to me. What a great deal or idea. She and Obama can both be brought to trial to answer for their intentional fake news stories about the Muslim YouTube video causing the Benghazi attacks that killed 4 Americans on 9/11. Obama and Hillary, and you notice that 9/11 2012 was exactly 11 years later after 9/11 2001. Yep, that was a sacrifice unto their god called Lucifer. Obama and Hillary blame Muslim video for Benghazi terrorist attack as coffins arrive. This is what it looks like when American lives are intentionally sacrificed, like I said, intentionally sacrificed, and the President and the Secretary of State look into the camera and lie about how it happened. This is the real fake news. dispensed 24 hours a day by the liberal media and obscene, filthy liars like Hillary and Baraki. I mean, seriously, folks, why did any of you ever think about voting for a man named Baraki? Sorry, you got to make a little joke out of this. They're going to be brushed off out the door and indicted soon. But you know, folks, if any of these gentlemen were Christians, you know they're in a far better place. You know, that's the truth of it. They're in a far better place. You know, that's just the way life is. You get right with Jesus, and you know where you're going. He's not a dictator like Obama. Never was. There's nobody more gracious and merciful than your Jesus Christ and his Father. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever should believeth on him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Not the kind of life that she wants you to have, which is life in hell. She wants you to have eternal life in hell. And that's the fact of it is that you either go to heaven or hell for eternal life. You never really die from this earth. You're just cut off, as the King James Bible correctly describes it. You're cut off from the land.
Is totally unacceptable.
Yes, you are totally unacceptable.
Egypt, Libya, Yemen,
Speaking
and
of her.
Tunisia did not trade the tyranny of a dictator for the tyranny of a mob. Reasonable people and responsible leaders
You are the mob.
in these countries need to do everything they can to restore security.
You are the queen of mobs, Hillary. Hillary Clinton lying for 13 minutes straight. Updated. Hey, maybe we can get 15 minutes of lying out of her. You know, you can laugh about this because she's about gone. You should be celebrating.
You were against same-sex marriage, now you're for it. You defended President Obama's immigration policies, now you say they're too harsh. You supported his trade deal dozens of times, you even called it the gold standard. Now suddenly last week, you're against it. Will you say
And this is coming from another sodomite.
anything to get elected?
Well, actually, I have been very consistent over the course of my entire life. I have always fought for the same values and principles.
Okay, I heard enough. Thank you. Sorry, I couldn't get past 34 seconds. From helping to get a child rapist set free to the Rose Law Firm and Travelgate, there's always another gate that Hillary has gone through, you know. She's gone through, recently it's the Pizzagate, Travelgate, and then the gates of hell is really soon. Hillary Clinton has spent her entire adult career creating and spreading fake news. The liberal news sites like CNN and MSNBC that promote and protect her have published fake news for decades. That's right, decades, 30, 40 years. That's the fact of it. Shocking proof that the mainstream media gives you more fake news than any satire site ever will. Now, Fox News, Jeffrey, you put Fox News in here. I know they make a lot of mistakes and they are to blame for fake news, but they're certainly not the king of it. Okay? They just stand for foxy chicks with blonde hair. They always love to put that on there. I'm sorry, that's what they do. Okay? It's not like I sin just because I use the word foxy. But that is, you know, I mean, they call themselves Fox News. That's what they stand for, is attractive women who have blonde hair. They love to put them on there all the time. And they got this blonde-haired new one that's replacing Megyn Kelly. I forgot her name. She's quite sharp. She's ready to replace Megyn Kelly in a hot second. They're just waiting to get rid of Megyn Kelly. She's a disgrace. Her book is a disgrace, is a joke. They're just plain sick of her, as I reported this morning. So anyway, that's it. That's a scoop on Hillary. She's working on her final gate, the gate to hell. Embrace the gate to hell, Hillary. Thank you for listening.